Have you ever looked at a map of Antarctica? You know, besides the blank spots where we haven't explored yet, there's something else that stands out: the mysterious pyramid-shaped mountains deep within the icy continent. Did ancient civilizations leave their mark on the frozen south? And what are these strange geometric structures doing in the middle of nowhere? Well, join us as we take you on a journey across the frigid wasteland in search of answers. But first, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all things mysterious and unexplained. Antarctica, the fifth largest continent on Earth, has always been a land of mystery. It was unknown to most of the world until 1820, when it was finally sighted. Even today, much of the continent remains unexplored and uncharted. Scientists have discovered entire ecosystems thriving below the surface and found fossils of prehistoric creatures never seen before. This frozen wasteland is full of surprises. Perhaps the greatest shock came with the discovery of the Piri Reis map. Created by an Ottoman admiral named Piri Reis in 1513, this detailed nautical chart depicts many areas of the world, including parts of Antarctica. What's truly remarkable is that it shows a coastline free of ice, implying that Antarctica was once open to the world. This discovery shook the scientific community, as the Antarctic coastline remained unknown to cartographers until centuries later. There are two theories surrounding the Piri Reis map. According to mainstream historians, the map was based on several medieval charts that were combined and then superimposed on existing maps from the 15th century. What seems to be Antarctica on the Piri Reis map could simply be a misinterpretation of some of these older charts. However, other historians argue that it's evidence of highly advanced knowledge of our planet. They suggest that Antarctica wasn't always covered in ice and that someone had discovered it long before it was officially mapped. The question is, who had this knowledge and how did they keep it hidden for so long? The Piri Reis map isn't the only piece of evidence that suggests Antarctica was once inhabited by humans. The crustal displacement theory, proposed by Professor Charles Hapgood in the 1950s, further adds to the enigma. According to this theory, Earth's crust can move around dramatically, shifting entire continents into polar regions. Proponents of this theory believe that Antarctica once had a temperate climate and was home to various animal species. In fact, fossil records show that dinosaurs roamed Antarctica, supporting the idea that it was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana land. As Gondwana land broke apart and drifted away, Antarctica became isolated, eventually freezing over and killing off native species. Eventually, the continent became uninhabitable. However, scientists reject the idea that there was once an advanced civilization in Antarctica, citing a lack of concrete evidence. Instead, plate tectonics offers a more plausible explanation for the presence of dinosaurs in Antarctica. Further fueling the mystery is the presence of the pyramid-like mountains. Located in the Ellsworth Mountains, these enigmatic formations resemble pyramids more than natural rock formations. Some claim they re remnants of a hidden ancient city, while others believe they re evidence of extraterrestrial activity. But geologists say these formations are known as nunataks, which are mountains that poke through the ice sheet. Their symmetrical shape is often the result of erosion and weathering, not human intervention. Additionally, satellite images show that the pyramid-like peaks have rough surfaces and uneven edges, inconsistent with the precision of man-made structures. Therefore, it's more likely that these natural formations are not evidence of a lost civilization. And the pyramid-like peaks aren't the only curious feature of Antarctica. Buried beneath the ice sheet are massive lakes of water that have been sealed off from the atmosphere for millions of years. Scientists believe that these subglacial lakes may contain valuable information about the continent's past, including evidence of ancient life forms. However, studying them is no easy feat. With temperatures as low as -89 degrees Celsius, drilling through miles of ice is a challenging task. Despite the difficulties, researchers are eager to unlock the secrets held within these icy depths. By studying them, scientists hope to gain a better understanding of the history of Antarctica and the potential impact of climate change on the region. But let's return to the subject of human exploration. Could there really be a lost civilization hiding beneath the Antarctic ice? One intriguing possibility is the existence of Nazi bases in Antarctica. During World War II, Nazi Germany sent an expedition to Queen Maud Land in Antarctica, led by German Admiral Karl Donitz. The mission, known as Neuschwabenland, claimed to be a scientific research voyage, but some believe it was a top-secret mission to establish a hidden base. Historical documents, however, tell a different story, suggesting that the primary purpose of the expedition was whaling. Nevertheless, the idea of German spies, or even Hitler himself hiding out in a secret base in Antarctica, has captured the imagination of many. Proponents of this theory point to inconsistencies in official accounts and alleged sightings of UFOs in the area. However, critics argue that there's no solid evidence to support these claims. Furthermore, it would have been incredibly difficult to sustain a human presence in such a harsh environment without advanced technology that didn't exist at the time. So what if the Nazi base theory turns out to be false? Are there any other possibilities? Mainstream scientists remain skeptical that any significant human activity took place in Antarctica prior to the 20th century. They point to the continent as remoteness and lack of natural resources as reasons why early explorers wouldn't have settled there. Additionally, there's no evidence of human life in the geological record, such as artifacts or bones. Despite the lack of physical evidence, some believe that Antarctica was once home to a highly advanced civilization that used technologies beyond our current understanding. They propose that this civilization developed in isolation, free from the interference of outside influences. Some even believe that the continent was once part of a lost landmass known as Antarctica. According to this theory, Antarctica was a thriving continent with its own unique culture and history until it was destroyed by a natural disaster. Proponents of this theory point to ancient texts and myths that describe a great flood, which they believe may have wiped out the civilization. However, there's no scientific evidence to support the existence of a lost civilization in Antarctica. And mainstream historians argue that the continent has always been inhospitable to human life, regardless of whether or not a lost civilization existed in Antarctica. The continent continues to fascinate people around the world. Its remoteness, harsh environment, and mysterious past have inspired countless books, films, and TV shows. From Jules Verne's The Mysterious Island to Dan Brown's The Lost Symbol, Antarctica has captured the imaginations of storytellers and audiences alike. Now here's the thing, the truth may actually be stranger than fiction. While there may not be a lost civilization or ancient aliens in Antarctica, the real discoveries hidden beneath its ice may be just as extraordinary. NASA and other space agencies continue to explore the continent, searching for signs of life and other secrets. Who knows what they might find next? Antarctica is one of the most remote and inhospitable places on Earth, making it the perfect location for a wide variety of conspiracies. There are numerous theories regarding what lies beneath the ice, from secret government installations to hidden alien bases. For example, some believe that the United States government is conducting secret experiments in Antarctica, while others believe that the British and Germans are secretly fighting a war beneath the ice. Some even believe that the government is hiding evidence of a lost civilization that once thrived in Antarctica. Perhaps the most popular conspiracy theory about Antarctica is that it was once home to a highly advanced civilization that was wiped out by a natural disaster. Proponents of this theory believe that the continent was once part of a larger landmass that broke off and sank beneath the ocean. This catastrophic event is said to have caused the extinction of most life on the planet, except for a small group of survivors who fled to Antarctica. Over time, this group developed into a highly advanced civilization that lived in harmony with nature. But eventually, the continent began to freeze over, forcing the civilization to retreat beneath the ice, where they built a secret base. Some believe that this base still exists beneath the ice and that it is home to a small group of survivors who are waiting for the right time to emerge once again. Others believe that the continent is home to a secret alien base. According to this theory, aliens have been visiting Earth for centuries and they've chosen Antarctica as the perfect place to build their base of operations. The continent's remoteness and harsh environment make it an ideal location for a secret base that is hidden from prying eyes. Some even believe that the pyramids in Egypt were actually built by aliens who landed in Antarctica and used the continent as a staging ground for their invasion of Earth. So, why do so many people believe these conspiracies? It helps that very few people actually go there. The continent is extremely remote and difficult to reach, which makes it the perfect place for secret activities to take place. Additionally, the continent is subject to strict international law and most of the continent is off limits to civilians. This lack of access only fuels the public's curiosity and leads to speculation about what could be happening in the dark recesses of Antarctica. What do you think? Do you believe there are secrets hidden beneath the Antarctic ice? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more thrilling explorations into the unknown. Thanks for watching.